Marlea Note. It's been a while and I'm a little out of practice speaking in front of a camera, but I'm super excited to be back and starting season 2 of the Marlea Note. My goal for this season is to put out 10 episodes, and in these episodes I want to explore a lot of the same topics that I was looking at in my last season. I'm excited to continue discussing topics such as fashion, beauty, health, wellness, fitness, and of course, music. I'm also really interested in the type of content that you guys want to see here on this channel. I'd like to experiment with vlogging and collaborating more with other artists here on this channel and just kind of switching things up, and I'm curious what you guys want to see here as well. My original plan was to continue vlogging and making these videos throughout the summer, and clearly that didn't happen. But wow, let me tell you how I was not ready for life to go back to normal, or at least into a more normal schedule. I'm sure many of you out there are experiencing the same thing, but I was completely not ready for the balancing act that I was gonna have to do with my life. I was, of course, so excited for rehearsals to start back up again, to be performing in front of audiences. That was just so magical and wonderful, and I missed it so much. But I was physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally not ready for the chaos. And it's like, how do I balance all of the things that I feel like I put in place for myself over the pandemic? I was just like all about my fitness and taking care of my mental health, and gone. Totally didn't make time for that once rehearsals started back up again. And I'm currently in a place where I'm trying to find balance for all of the things that I put into my life that I found very important during the pandemic, which was probably all of the most important things, like taking care of myself, self-care, mental health, physical health, all of that stuff. Those are the things that I put in place for myself over the pandemic. Once life threw my schedule back into my face, I was like, nope, apparently those things don't matter anymore, and now I just need to practice. No, rewind. We need to fix that. That's not okay. And I feel like that's always, for me, the easiest thing to just completely drop when life gets crazy. And that's not fair to me and really to anybody else, because if I'm not my best self, I cannot bring my best. So we're finding balance and making more time to do things that I enjoy, like coming on here and being with all of you, by myself in my living room, but with all of you in spirit. Now that life is like kind of back to normal, there's like still a pandemic, but like our schedules are a little bit more normal, I'd say, hopefully for all of you out there as well, or at least somewhat back to normal. I have so many more things that I can discuss here on this channel because I actually have things going on in my life. I found that it was hard to kind of come up with content last season because I really had nothing going on and had like zero motivation to do anything. But now that things are in full swing, auditions, so many concerts, so many performances, just really so much that we can talk about here on this channel. I just wanted to take this time to introduce the new season of the Marlea Note to you, and also just fill you in on what I've been up to for the past several months, because it's been quite some time since I've been on here. The last time I saw all of you was, I believe, right before my season started with Grant Park. And wow, when I say my body was not ready to be in rehearsals every single day, physically, that was quite draining. Emotionally, it was so fulfilling. I missed being on stage with all of my colleagues. Many tears were shed. My first concert in front of a live audience for, I guess that was over a year. I guess that was a year and a half since I had played in front of a live audience. It was the 4th of July concert. I did cry. I was hoping that my first concert that I would actually shed tears in would not be me playing Stars and Stripes Forever, but it was emotional and I enjoyed it, and here we are. I'd say that my mental health throughout the summer was not grand, was not great. I think that coming out of where I was mentally at the end of last spring and then going into such a crazy schedule where I took care of myself in zero ways because I was too busy to do so. Never too busy to take care of yourself. But I did not make the time, and I did not balance things in a way that would be helpful to my mental health and physical health. And so that was a very interesting discovery, like, oh wow, if I don't take care of these things, it's not going to be great when my schedule is just so chaotic. So in many ways, it was such a fulfilling, wonderful summer, obviously musically, and it was very telling that I need to prioritize balancing things now that life is a little bit more busy. So now I'm back in Miami Beach, and it's been great. It's been busy. I've been traveling, and just more reasons for me to prioritize balancing my life a little better because my schedule is just a lot. I think that this is actually perhaps the first time in a really long time that I've been motivated musically, like for my own personal goals. And probably a lot of that has to do with the fact that auditions are back. And not that I enjoy taking auditions, but it's just something that I can work towards, and I felt like I didn't have a lot of things to work towards in the last several years. So I'm excited about that, and I'm just taking this energy, this random energy and excitement to practice. I'm taking that and I'm running with it. Just lots of things to update you guys on because it's been several months. I think that when my schedule went back to normal this summer, I was expecting that all of my problems and things that I was dealing with my mental health and all of my sadness and trauma from this last year to just completely evaporate, and that's not true. That did not happen. I think that's something that I still need to like process and work through, as well as at least my own friends and colleagues in the discussions we've had. And it's been an interesting time trying to balance going back to normal life with all of the trauma that we all have from this last year. Just kind of like pretending like it didn't happen, and we're just like right back into normal things. So I really want to talk about that here on this channel and see how you guys are all doing with this huge life transition right now. I didn't take it well, so maybe some of you out there also are struggling, and I feel like I'm just now getting to a place where I can like breathe and accept what has happened and like find this balance that I've said 50 million times. So now that I'm physically, mentally, emotionally ready to do that, I feel like it's gonna just be so helpful and so really just necessary in moving forward with this season and life. So this is just a quick way for me to get on here, let you all know that I am still here, we're doing great, we're doing better, and I'm really excited to explore all of these great topics with you guys in the next several episodes. Like I mentioned earlier, if you have anything specific that you want to talk about here at the Marlea Note, please leave a comment down below. I would love to talk about things that you guys are excited about. Any feedback you guys are able to give is really appreciated. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that your school year, season, whatever you're doing right now is just so fulfilling and exciting. I hope you're taking time to take care of yourself and finding that balance that I am excited to explore and find a little bit more of in the coming months. If you like this type of content and are excited about the coming episodes of season 2 of the Marlea Note, then please give this video a big like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. It's so good to be back. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'm excited to see you in the next episode.